For my front cover for question 5, how did you address your audience? I use my image to attract a younger audience because of a younger model, but I also used the black and white feature to attract a older generation because of the classical look. I use a colour scheme of blue, red and white, which will attract all ages because it looks classical, it looks professional and does look effective for all ages. The colour does stick out more for people of a lower age though, because of the bright colours. The features on the front cover consist of the top bar, which says Tom Paine exclusive band news, hot stuff, blues news. That would count as one of the features and just stick out as a professional standard of a magazine front cover and would attract a older generation. The style on the magazine has a mixed style for both generations. I've used a brick wall which I've tinted blue, which can attract both audiences because it's professional and looks attractive, but also can consist of a youth kind of look. I've also used, like, the kind of layout I've used is kind of professional, but sticks out to a multi broadcasted audience from like 15 to 40. The price I've used is $3.99. That kind of sticks out for a older generation because an older generation will be more easily afford that price. I've also added a $9.99 to say it can be sold in the US as well because they speak the British language. The genre of the magazine does stick out to my audience because it is blues, and I've used the name blues in my masthead and various types of ways on my front cover. Moving on to my contents page, I've used a variety of images to attract a more broader audience across all areas. Because it's younger models, I'll say it can attract more of a younger audience. So because more younger youth will be attracted to a younger model or musician. The colour scheme I've stuck to red, blue and white again. This is attractive for all ages and does make the magazine look more professional. Using the colours helped me separate the kind of like names, titles, informations that go with it, numbers of pages. It helped me split up them, and that helps attract a multi-age because it just makes it easier to read. The features on the magazine on the contents page is the pictures, and the background I've chosen and I created on Photoshop myself is kind of a really attractive way and can attract a older generation. The kind of text I've used is kind of small in a way, so more of a younger audience will be able to read that because a older generation can have more eye problems and need glasses to properly see and would need a much larger text. But consistently I have used a middle sized text which can easily be read. My genre for my contents page is stuck to blues as well. For my double page thread, the images I've used for my background is of a guitar because that can link to blues genre. Using my colour scheme again, blue, white and red, I've used it in the text box, various areas of the page, like I've tinted part of the guitar in the top left. I've highlighted around the slogan, and I've used red text boxes as the background, like for the title of my page. The article I have made attracted to both audiences because it's question and answer, and that can broad across a cross line. Because I wanted a more large audience for a new generation and also old generation to be attracted to my magazine. The article consists of question and answers, broadened information about other musicians and what's to come next. The genre of the magazine is still kept the same, but I've used more of a lesser layout to make it more easy to read and less crowded on the page. I think I did attract my audience, and I've done it by using the color scheme blue, white, and red, like to make it more attractive and stuff throughout the magazine.